platforms now. Equal opportunity platforming. And you know, I'm not sure how the horizontal is going to work out on Instagram, but we're going to see. But until then, we're going to stick to our guns here. Oh, that is, you know what? Completely wonderfully terrible. I'm going to keep it. So for this card specifically, I'll be able to actually gain multiple chips, which will go down here in the blue area to the left. And that will be multiplied by if I have a multiplier or not, which at this current time, I cannot afford one. So we're just going to go into 600, just ready to go. And we've got a straight right out of the gate. So as long as I don't discard anything, for every discard that I have, it's 30 plus 30 plus, so that's 60. And then times 4 is 400. So I'm almost reaching my goal that I intended on reaching. We'll do that. And same deal, I didn't give up any cards. 200 points. All's well that ends well. I've really got to build out a excuse me, some sort of vertical view of this, because it's not. We have 2 mic inputs. Oh no! There we go. Sorry about that, y'all. Build out a vertical view of this, just to get it to work a little bit better on Instagram, which is okay. Anyway, let's try to find a multiplier. We'll worry about one thing at a time here. So I can get this card, but it requires me to get other cards that are not available right now, which are called tarot cards. And those are different types of buffs. And we don't have any currently. So I can do 2 things. I can just move on to the next round, which I think I'll do and save my $4. Or I could actually play it out. But like I said, I'm gonna play this out. I just have to get to 1,000, and as long as I can do that, I think we're all gonna be good. So 8 jack, queen jack 8. That really sucks. Okay. This is gonna be a chance here. So I'm going to discard 1, which means I'm... Oh, well, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to play it, see what happens. Yay! Now I've got a flush. Here we go. All hearts. Plus 60. Times 4. 532. So we're almost to the goal. We just got to get something amazing for the next one, which it does not look like that's going to happen. I got 2 jacks on this one. So I'll do my last ditch effort of trying to get something relevant here. So I'm going to give up all my points because of this too. Yeah. It looks like I have just royally messed up here. Boo. Boo. Alright. So we're going to start a new run. Same deal. So we can do... I'm going to skip this blind. I'm going to try to skip this one because that's a really good one. The little price tag icon means that everything's free in the next in-between round. I'm going to see what we got here. So we got 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6. We've got a straight. And that's a great way to start. So that should be like 200 something, maybe 300. Yeah, it's going to be 280. And since I have no restrictions, 8, 7, 6. Wow, another straight. So these X's, by the way, are, if you read in the top left, all diamond cards are debuffed, meaning they're not available for points. They're not available for any kind of buff if I had some. So we're just going to move on. But it will count it as a straight. You just won't get the points for those cards. which are better than nothing. That multiplier on the right in the red is actually more important than the chips right now. So let's see here. So I need a 8, which I did not get. Or a queen or both. So I'm just going to go with a pair, get 30 points, and cross my fingers that this works. Here's my queen, but I got nothing else. I should have kept that. I should have kept that king. So we are out of luck too. Look at this. That's so sad. Maybe. Oh, we reached it just by the skin on our teeth. Not terrible. Alright, so now everything is free. All these packs are free. I don't have to spend my money. And most of the time, they're just full of nothing. That's my reward for being such a good person here. I'm going to take this. It's only temporary. This particular buff gives me 20 times multi. And for every time I play it, every round I play it, it subtracts 4. So eventually it will disappear. But that, I mean, that's no big deal. It was free. Completely okay to do that. So I'm going to get a free standard card as well. And we're going to go from there. Hang on 1 second. And make sure everything is working. And it should be working, but for whatever reason, it is not. That's okay. We'll roll with it. We will, in fact, roll with this. Now, what's amusing about this stream this morning, and I'm sure the people on my LinkedIn don't think it's amusing, we're streaming out to LinkedIn for no good reason, other than it's fun on our end. I'm sure people who are attached to my profile keep getting notifications that I've gone live, and that's probably not fun. But that's okay. We're not here to impress anybody. So, alright, cool. So that multiplier gave me more than enough coins on the first hand of this second go-around of the second ante. And I get some extra bucks from my golden joker up there. So $12 more to the pot. And I'm going to try to see if I have a good joker coming up here. Hoping, wishing, praying. Alright, so I like this guy. You'll get 15 chips added to your overall chips for every straight that you make. And while straights can be very difficult to obtain, it is worth a try, because at the very least, I mean, there was nothing else in there. So I'm gonna see if I can get a queen and a 10 of some sort here. Come on! Alright, Jack, 10, 9, 8, 7, straight. So he'll gain 15 up there. And I will get all those points. Then it will add 15 to this overall. Then it will multiply that. And then I will get 1,780 points out of this. And I will permanently have that, those 15 always there. And there we go. Surpassed it, subtracted 4, going to the next ante, getting a nice bit of money from this. It's going to add it to the 15 that I've already got. Gold Joker gives me some more interest for every 5 coins I get that I've held, like the 15 down there. I will get, for every 5 you get an additional 1 coin. So that's why I had 3. If you're really into math, this is a hell of a game. If you hate math, it's still a good game. So, pick your poison. So, okay, so Celestial cards are these additional permanent buffs. Well, semi-permanent. There's certain situations where some of it can go away. That will reward you with additional coins and multipliers on specific hands. So the easiest 2 hands in this bunch are my 2-pair hand here and my high card. And I usually do 2-pair because I rarely just get like relegated to just a single card move. I mean, it happens, but not often. And also, if you haven't noticed, I added this little bull card. So for every 2 chips, so for every dollar I have, it's 2 chips. So 17 times 2 is 34 chips. So now I get to save money. Just like I didn't do there. What was I thinking? Oh, this is a big one. This is actually, that particular card is going to be huge. So I just got a multiplier on money. And I went from 12 to 128. So, sorry buddy, we don't need you anymore. And I'm going to go into here. And there is an insane amount of chips now that I am going to present right at the get-go, which is 260. Stupid amount of chips. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of these. See if I can get another queen. Ah, there we go. So now I have a full house. So that's 40 times 4, plus whatever these are, plus the 260, times that. And when it goes flamey over there, that means that I've surpassed my goal. But we are approaching the end of this card. We got 2 more times with this popcorn card. And then it's going to disappear because it has no more multipliers for us. But until then, we're going to enjoy the heck out of it. That's a dangerous card. So that card in particular, actually it might be a good card to have right now. This card will kill any card to its right and obtain its multipliers. Which is good, but it's very dangerous if you forget that it's there and your favorite joker's to your right. That's a bad day. Alright. Yeah, see what comes out of this. Well, I mean, I could have a flush possibly. And I think I just got one, maybe. I did. So all club cards. Plus 280 times 4 equals 28, 24. So you kind of see, if you've never played this game, how this game kind of hooks you. And it really is a deep hook. And, you know, credit it to the guy who made this created a really damn good game. It's just bad for productivity. Alright, so we got a full house there. $280 times 8 should be enough. Should be done. Yes, we are. And we are moving right along, as the Muppets would say. You're welcome. Now that's stuck in your head. Golden Joker. Golden Joker. Alright. Well, I got nothing else, so might as well just support the straight here. Get 3 more additional on that, 30 plus. So if I hit a straight, it'll be 60 chips times 7 plus whatever I've got on the board. And that's fine and all. Actually, I can't choose that. Okay. There we go. We'll sacrifice that poor card. Next round. Select. That card dies. We get more 8s. We keep rolling. Get 2 pairs here, which is 40 chips off the bat. 3. And then they're going to count that. All those up. Get the bull. Get that. Multiply that. We're 1/3 of the way there. A little bit more than 1/3. And then we'll do it again. We'll make it a lazy way. Since there's no reward on this, it's just going to be pure gold card and how much interest we earn from the amount of money we've got, which is a maximum of 5. And this should do it. So I reviewed this game, like, I think 2 Decembers ago. I was in Portland for some virtual production training for my work, and this had popped into my own inbox from the PR rep, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll give it a shot. And so I did. And this is all I could think about during the entire trip. I was just thankful that my PlayStation was not portable into the production studio. Oh god, that actually would have been cool. We had giant, like, screens, so it would have been neat to see this game on one of those. Highly impractical, though. Alright, so we're going to do Celestial one more time. We're not getting much out of this, so we can help our cause out by getting, like, better coin and multipliers to specific hands. This, we might as well just do that. That gives us an additional card. Alright. Go to the next round. And I keep forgetting that that knife card is there because I needed to actually purchase something to put in that place for it to sacrifice. That sounds really awful. But it's true. Okay. So we're going to get... yep, there we go. Flesh right there. I should probably upgrade the flesh. Man, I thought this was sparkling water. I didn't know it had sugar in it. Oof. That's a habit I'm trying to kick. Alright, so I'm going to try to get a 3 or a 7. There we go. 7, 6, 5, 4. Can't count. Alright. I was really good at math as a kid. I don't know what happened here. Really enjoyed math. I have failed myself. Alright, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. 90 coins times 10. It's a good straight. This should actually put me over. Yep. Oh, yes! Got it. Hey. Didn't count. Okay, let's see if we can drum up just one more. That's a good one, but it's too permanent, and I'll never, ever consistently hit a flush. But hey, guy, guess what you're going to be used for? Yeah, there we go. Part of me feels really awful that I sacrifice those cards. The other part of me is super happy that I do. There's our flush. Alright, we got 2 more chances to get this right. And we have an opportunity to do a flush. Although we do have a good opportunity to do... Let's see what this comes out. We're taking a chance here. Wow, that's a big bunch of nothing. I'll get more out of a single pair than I will out of 2 pairs. And this is a decrease the level of whatever you've got. It's okay. I still think we can make it. Maybe. Yeah, we'll definitely make this maybe. Alright, we'll see. Yeah, I was hoping. Yep, we got it. Now we really need to be very concerned about getting a multiplier in there. Okay. So 14 more. And that's a tarot card right there, by the way. And that particular tarot card will take 2 regular cards and give them a 30 chip bonus on each. It's a permanent bonus, too. But we really need something else. There it is. This is a good one. I'm going to put him on the other side. So what happens here is we will add up chips. This is an overall multiplier, and that multiplier can be built if we add standard cards to our deck, which we're going to do right now. And you'll see a little multiplier pop up on this. Whoop. So at the end of the day, that's going to multiply the overall, but that depends on position. So actually, we're going to position our little guy over here, and I can't forget that he's positioned there. Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of trouble. So let's see here. One more chance. Okay, that's no good. Okay, so we're going to add this. This is going to absolutely destroy how many chips I get with that bull. This is going to be good. Now I've got a bigger multiplier. Now I got to figure out what the best method is here. I think it's still going to be a straight, although I've got a really wonderful full house here. 65 chips right off the bat times 6. And then they're going to count the cards, count the bull, count the multiplier, and then multiply the whole thing. So here we go. Enjoy. Wow, that's a lot of chips. Times 30. So that's almost halfway to our overall goal. That's really impressive. That was a good first go around. So I just need to remember to please not... Oh, there's a straight. Not forget that knife is in the middle there next to my multiplier. Otherwise, it'll be a short-lived multiplier. Nobody needs that. And now we've got a full house, and that should be the end. That blue chip will allow me to actually get a planet card, but only if I keep it. I think maybe if I play it in the hand. We'll see. I can't remember. Get 48,000? No, it's going to be kept in the hand, and then the hand has to be won. Oh, goodness. Alright, so... Wow, okay, so we're going to do this. This will give me a card. And that's a really good card. But I'm going to sacrifice it to the knife god there. And we're going to keep rolling. And I think there was a standard card back there, so I have failed to get a multiplier for this round. But I've got a full house, so I'm happy. It's a good way to start. Yeah, I'm going to need absolutely more standard cards. I'm going to keep this. So, this is my single card there. And it really didn't hurt me too bad by just playing it. I would prefer to do a straight like I just did. There we go. 90 to 10. That's a good one. I'll take it. And I believe that's the end of the round. And I still had one hand left. Pretty darn cool, folks. Pretty darn cool. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, that is the god of all multiplier cards. And it's wonderful that we're going to do that. And then we're going to find a throwaway card. And we're going to put this sucker right beside good old friendly knife. Sounds terrible. And then I'm going to see if I can find... There we go. Upgrade my pair. Not bad. And we're going to continue. This should be really good. So I'm going to play this. Knife kill. 30 plus. Times 1.25. Plus 22.5. 225. There we go. Just really need a queen. And it does not look like I'm going to get one. Okay, we'll sacrifice one card, see what happens. I mean, this is really good. Yeah, there we go. So we're halfway to our 60,000 goal. And we'll just do a full house now. And that should be it. That's a lot. That's like 50,000. So, and I've got 2 hands left and still a bunch of money. And we're rolling. Okay, so we're going to add another standard card, which will up the value of that one joker. There we go, 1.5, that increases. And I don't like this, so we're going to sacrifice that. And we're going to go move on. Actually, we'll take a chance. We'll get more money from a bull here. And every time we skip a blind, that card at the end upgrades as well. So this should be a pretty remarkable hand, regardless of what I play. I'm just going to do a pair, see what happens. That's a lot. And that's more than half. That's on a single pair. Alright. And I think that'll take care of it. Not bad, honestly. This is a really good hand. So we are approaching the final ante. And antes, by the way, are 3 card sessions per round. So that's an ante, 3 card sessions. And it just keeps going up. And the stakes get higher and higher. And I don't know. Oh no. Oh no. What have I done? Well, worst case scenario, my poor little card that I'm about to upgrade is going to get murdered. Best case scenario, it won't be doing anything because nothing can get through that card beside the knife. When you see that symbol, that little infinity symbol there, that means that card lasts forever. So I've never run into the situation of what this does. I can assume it's going to take care of everything. We're going to be cool. Oh, good. That actually might help. Alright, let's see what we got here. So, oh, it didn't kill anything. Yay! It just doesn't upgrade anything. Boo. And we're almost done. That was the first hand. So let me get this one, and I think this is it. Not bad. Pretty good start to a day. All right. So we are going to go and see what we can do here. So those 2 little black cards in the lower right means those are oh gosh, what do they call them? We'll see. Basically, that you can put cards in your hand above what your total hand can hold right now, but you have to have these type of cards. And anytime they turn black, they're negative cards, meaning they don't exist, but you get their multipliers. Oof. And useless, but I'll take it. And they didn't cost a thing. Oh, good. I'll take that as well. We'll upgrade that. Are we up here? We always want to have the overall multiplier, whatever the highest one is at the end. So this should be outrageous. How easily and quickly this will be taken care of. So 2 queens, a 4. And even one of the queens is buffed, so we're still going to be rocking this. Outstanding. And I will just, out of the sake of fun, We'll do a 2 pair, and that will alert that card beside the knife card. Give me 80 additional chips. And now I've got, at a single hand, I had 221,000. Alright, now we're in the very final round of the ante. And at the end of this next round, it's going to actively try to screw me over in some way. So I've got to be prepared for that. Let me add another. Now we've got 2 multipliers overall that has 2.75 on it. We're going to move forward. Oh, yes, please. And it's ridiculous that we've got that. We've got a very large blind coming up, so we're going to need all the cards that we can get. Ridiculously large. I'm going to try to discard these, get a queen. Come on. Come on, bro. Guess we're just going to deal with a full house, whatever. Alright, so that is multiplied. This is multiplied. That is multiplied. Oh my god, we've got one single handful of 460,000 coins. So I had 3 hands left over, which is ridiculous. Last card. Oh, we got it. Okay, cool. Okay. So here we go. We gotta get these negative jokers in here. It's gonna cost me $4. No. There's one. What does he do? Oh, much of nothing. And there's lame 2, because that does nothing too. That just gives me additional cards if I had space. That's okay. Sacrificial lambs. Here we go. We have to get 1.2 million. And that is going to be a feat, but not an impossible one. And right out of the gate, we got a full house. Good multiplier on the scratchy card. And lots going on here. 318,000. We're going to need to do better than that. So if we get a queen. Come on! 8, 9. Okay. Come on, bro. Alright. So the king will be worth something. This multiplier with a red chip on it means it gets repeated. 2 queens. This one should be actually really nice. So we almost got to 1 million. And we're going to keep those 2 kings in play because that actually helped a lot. Maybe not that much. Okay. Yay, we got it. We finished the round and we beat this level. Now we can choose to keep going or not. We get a nice compliment from our guy there. If we do endless mode, that means we continue. And if you've got a good hand, it's always fun to see how long you can push it. What is that? Additional hand size? Yeah, why not? Add more of a multiplier because we can afford it. Full house. We've been doing pretty good with full houses lately. They've been pretty consistent. And I'm hoping we're going to get a Mercury card here. Here we are. That's a pair. It's just some simpleness. I mean, nothing too terribly complicated. And we're going to continue. We're going to go to the next blind. Upgrade that card. We're going to go to this blind, which is great. That little dollar symbol will give us 30 chips. And then there is our full house, ladies and gentlemen. And this little blue arrow means that additional chips come with that card. So 11 plus 30. So that's 41 chips for just one card. Not terrible. Pretty good. As Larry David would say, pretty good. Alright. And we get a 1.5 multiplier from having a king in our hand. Once we go through these. Again, not bad. And we'll just do a single pair. So the raggedy looking card means you have a chance to get a multiplier. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Right, we'll get $1 million. Moving on. Get more money from this because it's the last ante-stage. We're up to 10 out of 8 right now, so we're past what we assumed would happen. We're now about to get in some really big numbers that I am positive we will not reach. But I am going to still upgrade all my stuff. Hey, you. Use. Right. So we can, there's certain tarot cards that do things like upgrade cards. And I'll try this one. The one on the left will give us more money. The one on the right will add some sort of foil to a pre-existing card. You have a 1 in 4 chances for that to happen. But we're going to do this because that's easy 20 bucks, which will help out the bull. That takes us on the bull side of things to 600 chips. Yep, we'll just roll. So we got to get to 2.2 million on this one. Not going to be easy. But we'll do our best, because that's all we can do. We've got a straight with this. That isn't terrible. It just doesn't, probably won't propel us into awesomeness. Yeah, that's going to be really short if I continue this route. But I'm going to insanely do that. We get a couple buffers here. That 2 is going to hurt because one of those cards will multiply whatever's at the furthest right. Which... let me see here. I need to get rid of these tiny... nope, you can stay. These tiny cards. Okay. So, really good full house coming up. It's a pretty good hand. If we had one more hand, I'd say that we would definitely get this. But we don't. This is our final go around. So we did our best. The fruits of our labor. Almost. But we did really well. We beat it, and we can now move on to the next game. So... let's do let's do the next upper echelon of this particular deck. I'm gonna do a rare joker. I'm gonna just stop it there. And the further you get up with decks, like they have multiple levels within them, the more difficult the game gets and the harder it is to like succeed. It's fine. Everybody loves a good challenge. Almost got that one. I'm going to erase these, see if we can get another pair of something. And we can. And that should take care of this round. So 120 added to that. Not terrible, honestly. It's a good way to start. I get a free rare card, which can be really awesome or really awful. But that is awesome. That's a multiplier if I have a pair, and the likelihood I'm going to get a pair is very high. I'm going to add an additional joker to that. This one is good. I didn't respect this one for the longest time, but I ended up like eventually liking this quite a bit. And we're going to keep it there. So as long as I don't use a face card on the yellow card there, it will keep building multipliers. Like every hand it'll be 1+, 1+, 1+. So as long as I stay away from the queens, the kings, the jacks, I'm good. So it'll add 1 to it when we get there. There we go. We start low, but like if we keep rolling, we should be good. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these. Right, and I think if my counting is correct, there we go. Straight. Adds another. Then it won't do a multiplier because we don't have a pair. That's all right. We have won the round. All right, now I'm gonna take a chance and save the money, and I'm just gonna go into this, see if I can do much better. Now the pair will count even if I have a full house, because there is a pair inside the full house. Oh, and yes, I forgot. I had a brain fart there. I forgot that they will reset. But that's okay. We didn't have a lot. Let me get rid of these. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll hope for an 8. 180. Take it. The game will all but give up. Excuse me. So we'll get another one added to that yellow card. And that should do it. So, not a bad way to start, honestly. I retained 14. I've got 1. I've got an additional 2 for interest because I have at least 10. And we're gonna move it right along. Alright. I'm gonna take a chance. I don't know what will come out of this. Oh, that's good. I can get 2 free jokers instantly. And those are not bad. Okay, so those are gone because I don't want to run into the same issue I had earlier. And we'll try to get a 6 or a jack. Whatever. Oh, okay. We got a couple pairs here. Oh, good. So all the even numbers will do a multiplier with that red card. And we're already at our goal. We built the other ones up, 4,000. We only needed 1, and the goal was only to do that in 1 hand, which sometimes I don't read. Oh, good. There we go. We're gonna have nice celestial multipliers coming up. Mercury, yes, please. Upgrade that pair. Then upgrade the 2 pair. And we'll do it again. So, 2 pair going up. And we'll do straight. Straights are more common than flushes, in my opinion. All right. So we're going. And as long as we don't hit a face card, we're good. Close. So 2,000. We got a flush, which would be pretty good chips because they're. My God, it's like I just forget. So two things gotta happen. I gotta get rid of that card. Or I gotta get moving. Alright. 10, 10, 10, 10. Awesome pair. Maybe. Alright, all we need is 400 points now. And I've got 2 pair there, so we should be good. Checking my email. Okay, so those little time clock things, that's just, those are temporary cards, and I only have a finite amount of time to use them. I think it's like 5, which stinks, but what are you going to do? Yeah, I'm not going to press that. I am going to press that, though. It's doing pretty good. Mercury upgrade. And full house. And let's see what this is. Full house. So this particular will upgrade me 3 levels instantly on full house. So I'm going to take that. So that really sends full house into 140 times 12. That's amazing. And that's very good for what we need. Now we just need a full house. And we've got one. There we go. And apparently in this one, we're losing $1 for every time we play a card. How lovely. And we're going to do 3 of a kind. Huh. That was weird. That was really low. So we'll do a pair here. I don't think we're going to make it through there. We're definitely in the negatives. We have to do something. Yeah, unless we have a full house. Well, we sacrifice one to get the other. And that is okay. That was a good run. We'll try it one more time. This, we need a 10 or a... There, or both. Sweet. Awesome. This one's good. I didn't have a lot of respect for this card for a while, but it's really good. So you play 4 exact cards at a time. You get 4 chips added instantly, which is a steal of a deal if you do it long enough. So we're going to kind of delay how we're going to do this, and you're going to see this in action. So we got 2 pairs here, and that's 4 cards. And that's going to upgrade. And then it's going to just give me 2 pairs, like there was nothing. And I get 4 plus that, and I get 128. It's going to keep adding and adding and adding. So I got 2 pairs again, which is 4. It'll upgrade. I get those coins. And it keeps going. That's a long game on that one. It is very much a long-term game. More 4. We've got a nice straight here, but I don't want to do that, and I'll tell you why. So I want to keep building that 4 out, so it's fine. This is a low number. This is my opportunity to build that out a bit more, and that multiplier, which again, this multiplier will take whatever is to the far right and multiply it times itself. No, add it times itself, and that's the multiplier. So if you have a 2, then you'll come out with a 4. If you have an 8, you have a 16. And we'll put the egg in there, because the egg will just keep building revenue from all the sell value of both of these. And we'll add another celestial to it. And, you know, we'll just do Pluto. Pluto's fine. Never know when you're going to need that. So queen, queen, 4 again, add the upgrade. We keep on rolling. Almost got it first hand. And even if we only have a pair, we're still going to get 4 cards. It's going to upgrade. And we have more coins. Now we have 28, and we just keep rolling. Value goes up on our little egg there. It's now worth 5 if we sold it. And we can keep that as long as we need to. This guy I generally would get, but the short timer is just a big turnoff. I want something more permanent. So that pirate guy will keep, every time you add a new card, it will keep adding multipliers to it. Which is very nice if, you know, if you enjoy that. So what's going to happen? So we're going to get the upgraded middle card. Then the 5 here is going to, this is going to add itself and then present it so, into that multiplier with the fist up. So that's 5 plus 5 equals 10. Then you have a 10 multiplier on it. Every time, whatever the right card is. Alright, we got that. And we're good. We're done. Value up. Everything gets more. That is now $8 worth. And we're living large, peeps. See if we can find another buffoon. None of these are good. And we'll keep rolling. So all hearts are debuffed. That's this round. And we'll just keep going until, I don't know, there's some sort of threat to our well-being here. Halfway there. Another pair. Another 4. Another upgrade. 9 plus 9 is 18. That'll be our new multiplier. There we go. And we finished round. Not bad. Not bad at all. So. All right. So this one is good because if the least amount of cards that I have, it will be an ultimate multiplier and it's a permanent fixture. The problem is if I add any more cards to it, that multiplier subtracts, which is fine. Now I can sell my egg card here. And we've got 3 cards, and it will multiply times 3, and these are really 3 damn good cards. And we're going to do a spectral pack here. So this is a kind of a rarity pack. Not rarity, but... And what it will do is... Let me just see. Yeah, that's no good. It will add a... It will do several things. It could create a negative card. It could create a new card like this. Or it could just give me more cards. And that is really good considering the certain scenario where that's a great thing is if you have a card that depends, like that multiplier 2 games ago that depended on standard cards. Having that around is really nice. But... Spectral cards are a crapshoot and they cost a lot generally. But that's okay. Look at that one hand. We're done. It wasn't really a good hand either. I'm going to go ahead and add money. So those little blue and red things are multipliers. They will multiply whatever object I get next. So if I put money down there, that means it multiplies it twice for each one. So this is kind of a lame one, but it might be okay. That's not terrible. That 2 really hurt. Go ahead and see if I can get rid of these. I just want to get higher numbers. And that did nothing. So we're going to do a plain 9, but at the same time we get a 10 multiplier. And we got more coins times 3, and we hit our limit. I think my ADHD actually enjoys this game. So it's strategic. It's lovely. And it works very well. That's a great card, but the problem with that is if I add that into this mix, this goes from 3 multiplier to 2. We could try it out, because this brings more cards and it brings additional multipliers for every pair. Which is absolutely gorgeous on a certain level. Alright, 4 cards. We run the risk of a good straight in the next hand if we get a jack. If we even need a next hand. We almost don't. Alright, 2, 9... 2 pairs, 6 plus 6 is 12, 12 multiplier. 15. Four, 7. Not bad. Sorry, check an email. That's what you gotta do when you're still working. pair again. Going up. Good multiplier. This should prove to be fruitful. And we're good. All right. So I'm going to do a crazy thing and get rid of this card. And we're going to try to just depend on Celestial here. Which isn't a bad idea. It's just going to be a little bit more build towards. But having that extra multiplier is just invaluable. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I don't, well, I do depend on just 4 cards. So we get 9 plus 9 is 18. That might have been a bad move on my part. Yeah, we'll see. Surprise me game. We're definitely going to make the goal. That is not a question. And I think this is probably a really good hand. So we have queen, which is worth 10. 10 plus 10 is 20. 20 multiplier. Pretty good. If I had more of those, that'd be great. I can guarantee this would be a worthwhile venture, to say the least. We're probably going to need something else, so I'm going to keep building our Celestial out a bit. 2 pair, absolutely, there it is. And we're going to go to full. There's our full house. And we can have that. Ooh, my God, that's going to be it. So that's good for this particular scenario because we can add cards without counting against the 3. It's just that we got to get to $37,000 or 37,000 coins to make this work well. No, we're going to get to 50 now because I'm a dummy. We're just going to keep building. Oh man, that's lame. Yeah, unless I have 10 hands, that's not going to work out. Queen. Would have been better just to do a regular high card. Yeah, this is sadly not going to happen. That's alright though. Let me look at this now. Come here, you. That's not bad. It's just there's no way we're gonna get like 28,000 in the next hand. Be great if we did. And thus our adventure ends here. So,